straight up just get like poop and pee in there just a little bit. Kind of like what I was saying.
I could see the urine. Because it's like it burns your nose. You know, it's like
not just that, but just like the general unpleasant. There's just like this murkiness to it. That's like dirty children.
That's a dirty children. Right, like a dirty kid and the mom tried to clean him up just only using the baby wipe.
It smells like it should be accompanied by screams of children chasing each other, you know, in a classroom and like banging on desks.
Yeah.
And a teacher trying to tell everyone to shut up.
皆様ようこそ香水チャンネルへ。今日はゲストをお迎えして香水の本音レビューをしていきたいと思います。ゲストはセバスチャンとラファエルです。よろしくお願いします。Any words for Japanese people?
たけしの白は私の気に入りの番組です。
実は私はたらこが大好き。エビカニ食べよ。
Honest opinions, please.
If we say something bad about your favorite perfume, I'm sorry.
Today my name is Abraham Lincoln.
Number 1.
I'm getting kind of a Play-Doh-y smell from this one.
Play-Doh? Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, actually, I'm starting to smell it.
Right?
I mean, I know where you're getting the hint from, but like I wouldn't say it smells like Play-Doh, but I see
There's a hint of that.
This one's like spicy. It like burns my nose.
For you, spicy. For you, afraid.
Yeah.
Spicy and Play-Doh.
It's the red Play-Doh. Like cloves and nutmeg. And it smells dry. It smells dry.
It is dry, yeah. This smells like the inside of a car in the middle of winter.
It is.
Really? Oh,
I don't know why. That's really weird.
Female's car, men's car,
men's.
or
It's a men's.
I guess it's like unisex. Just it smells nice.
I suppose it could be unisex, but I feel like it's more towards men. And actually, it's kind of giving me a headache, to be honest. I don't think it's sexy.
I'm gonna say no. For me, it smells a little bare bones, if I'm being honest.
What do you mean by bare bones?
Bare bones, just like basic. It actually, for me, it doesn't really smell like a perfume. It just has it's just a nice smell, like air freshener.
Like the notes, I feel like there's like wood in here, musk potentially.
When I smell that, I just think of the color blue and nothing else.
Here you go with your colors again.
You have any color in your mind? Nothing?
Brown. I'm thinking like spices and stuff, so I'm picturing like, you know, like dark spices is what I'm picturing, like wood. Like a dark color.
I think you know
not
what
blue.
you're talking. I don't think you know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like it's expensive.
I'm taking a shot in the dark, and I'm gonna say inexpensive.
And I give it like a 5. I just have like a neutral.
I'll give it a 5 as well.
Sounds great.
Those are very neat.
The main thing, like all of that writing is so neat. The main thing I don't like about that though is like I really got a headache from that. Like,
really?
Like the whole front of my head hurts now. Maybe that's just like my own reaction. Like maybe I'm allergic to it or something. But like sniffing that, I was just like, oh man. So maybe not the best one to wear in crowds of people. Okay, number two.
Number 2.
I feel like my eyes are burning from that last one.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, this one's nice. This one's pleasant. It neutralizes the last one.
I like this. This is very kind of rosy.
Rosy, really?
Yeah, it just smells like nice flowers, like vanilla-y flowers.
Okay, I can see that. I feel like it's more of a potpourri scent.
I'm getting
really
that.
Pleasant,
I'm getting that a little bit too.
Oh, you know what? This is now it's starting to smell like that church smoke. You know when they go like this and the stands.
What, frankincense?
No, but it's not frankincense. Like
that is frankincense.
I know it's weird though because I've smelled frankincense, like just pure frankincense, like oil, and it doesn't smell like the church smoke. So I feel like that church smoke is like a blend of something, you know.
I don't know what churches you've been going to.
Is it a European church or American church?
European church. It's very pleasant though, super pleasant. It only smells a little bit like the church. I like it. And I think it's unisex. I feel like it's a manly smell, but it's soft, you know what I mean? So I feel like a woman could pull it off too.
I think this is definitely woman's. I'd say I like it.
Oh.
Is this your handwriting?
Yes. Thank
really good at writing. Ravel writes like a caveman.
I write like a doctor.
But
it's a little sweet and mellow, very white.
I feel like it smells like it's smoky though. Like it smells like those little pyramids of incense smoking up and burning. But like a little bit, like there's a smoke note. I'm not saying it's a whole, like all of it smoky.
Do you find it sexy or not?
No.
No.
This would like turn me off. I would think it was like a pure person.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say expensive, actually.
If they had like a line of dessert incenses, you know, this smells like, you know, maybe it's like a vanilla cookie incense or something. I think it's inexpensive because I'm only relating it to incense. Maybe like a 7.5. I like it. It's a nice smell. It's pleasant,
Yeah,
but it's not like a sexy smell.
Give it a 7.
7.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like it. That's good.
Nice, higher than before. Number 3.
This smells cologne-y, almost like Old Spice.
Well, like aftershave.
Maybe that too.
I feel like this is another unisex one.
I could see that. I'm getting more men's from this though.
More men's, but I feel like it's soft enough. You know, it's not like a strong men's smell.
What do men's smells have to be strong?
No, I'm just saying it's not distinctively a man.
This smells like whey.
This smells like blood.
Smells like testosterone.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Testicles?
Testosterone, come on. Come on.
I like it.
I like this a lot.
Oh, really?
Great.
It's pleasant but gentle, so it's not overpowering. So if I were to smell this in public, I'd just be like, oh, it's nice.
Smells nice, yeah.
This reminds me of a shower. Kind of watery.
Yeah, I would say it's like an ocean breeze smell.
Interesting.
Ah, that
You
means
guys
I'm right.
making great points.
Yeah, I
both of you.
get like a navy blue color with like blue wisps in it from this.
Wow.
I get like light blue white. Because
Right.
I'm just picturing like an ocean mist.
I'd say this is kind of sexy.
I would say it could be sexy. I don't know if it's like distinctively sexy.
I'm gonna say inexpensive actually.
I think it's inexpensive because I feel like this is like a fragrance that you would pick up if you're like shopping in Gap. I give it like another 7.5.
I'll give that a 7.5, yeah.
Sounds great.
Have you given out a 10 or like a 9 in the last one?
The last one, I think I gave a 9 to the Dr. Pepper one.
The Dr. Pepper one?
Yeah.
Number 4.
This one's super light. Super light.
This one is expensive.
You think so?
What does it smell like to you?
To me, it smells like when you go to the doctors and they rub your arm with alcohol to give you a shot.
This one's expensive, yeah.
Like an alcohol pad?
What makes you feel expensive?
This smells like a room that's like an old lady's room that has the wallpaper peeling, and it's like the whole room is wood.
Well, like vintage smell is what you're getting?
I'm getting vintage from this because it's very light and subtle. It almost smells like perfume with dementia fading away. It's a decaying perfume. This smells like perfume that was rubbed on somewhere and I came back 3 weeks later and smelled the area. And just like the notes are really hard to just pick out. Like there's something there.
Yeah.
But I can't figure it out.
But I would say it's likable, like for me. Like I think it's really likable.
I'm indifferent towards this one.
I would say I like it. I think I like it, yeah.
This is woman's.
You think so? Yeah. So far, these have all been really subtle, and that's the only reason I think that women could pull it off. You know, it's not like a strong masculine scent. I'm kind of getting a little bit of tobacco here, like a cigar shop or something. Not like if you're sniffing the tobacco directly, but if you like walk into like a tobacco store, you know how it has like a combination because of the humidors to keep the cigar, so it has a combination of like wood and tobacco smell. Because I don't know, like I've been in a couple tobacco shops and they're like all made out of wood.
Sexy or not?
I have no idea. For me, it's almost like an uncanny smell. Like, I can't really, it's like seeing a figure in the distance and you can't really make out their face, you know?
Mysterious.
I could see how it could be sexy, but also how it could be sexy.
It's an alluring smell. Would you agree?
I don't know.
The heck, bro? What do I
It
do?
didn't
Repeat
catch my
myself?
attention, so.
And I would say it's expensive too, yeah.
Oh, you too?
Yeah, but it has value because of its age type of thing. Maybe 6.5, yeah. Like, I like it. It's not bad. It's just, it's mysterious.
For me, I'll give it a 5.17 repeating.
What?
Just because it's like out there and irrational. It smells like Ozymandias.
What is that?
It's a poem about decay and the existential nihilism of overthrowing rulers.
I'm in a literature class. Now let's go to number 5.
This one smells like grapes a little bit. Purple.
I'm getting a little tobacco from this one too.
Oh yeah.
I like this one a lot. I like this a lot so far.
This one smells like the shoe section of like Target, Ross or something.
That just makes it sound so cheap. That's not the vibe I'm getting at all. If anything, I think it smells like, you know, like Brooks Brothers or something. Or the
No,
shoe,
it's
the
in a
shoe
pleasant
section
way,
of
you know.
Nordstrom or something.
You know, there's some kind of pleasant allure to going in the shoe section of a department store. And I think this really capitalizes that, so I really like it.
This is such a familiar smell to me.
Yeah, it's
can't-
like Taylor's shoe store. There's like some kind of weird leatheriness in there, you know.
First, I like it a lot. I feel like it's more men's, but it could be unisex because of the subtlety.
I'm gonna say definitely men's. It almost smells like a kind of fizzy candy as well, like Lifesavers dust. Like, you know how you empty a bag of Lifesavers and the dust is left over. Yeah, sexy.
I say it's
Ooh.
sexy. Yeah, I say
Wow.
this is sexy. I don't know why.
I'm gonna say inexpensive.
I think it's expensive. I think it's just like a fine perfume. It just like it doesn't give me cheap vibes at all. Like I mean like when Rafael was saying Payless shoe stores, like I see the shoe thing, but maybe a different shoe store. A cobbler, you know, like a cobbler or something that, you know, his little shop and he makes like fine custom leather shoes or something like that. I could see that. I give this one like an 8. I like this a lot actually.
Wow.
I'll give it a 7.5.
Wow, 7.5. I'm happy to hear that. さて、先日アンケートを行ったのですが、結果60名以上の方からご回答をいただきました。ご協力ありがとうございました。女性 75%、男性 25% と、なんと男性からの答えも意外と多いことに驚きました。清潔感を香りで表現したい。シーン別で香りの使い分けを知りたい。自分で香りを楽しみつつ、出会う人に好感を持ってもらいたい。それなのに実現できていない方はまだまだ多いんじゃないかなと思いました。国際フレグランスコンサルタントとしてこれは放っていくわけにはいかないと思います。 YouTube を見てもらうだけより実際にお伝えできたらなと今企画を考えています。もしも知りたいと思う方がいらっしゃいましたらコメント欄にメッセージもしくはいいねで教えてください。またご案内しますね。Let's go to number 6.
This one to me smells like a vintage ice cream parlor.
Nope, this one to me smells like gummy rings.
What? No, it doesn't.
It smells just like Haribo gummies.
Yo, what number do you have?
Number 6.
6?
Yeah.
You do not have number 6. This does not smell like gummy rings, bro.
This smells like I opened up a bag of Haribo and stuck my nose in it. I thought it was kind of good because of that. This is like European candy.
Okay, I see European candy. Like, you know those black licorice things with the dust all over them? Like, it smells basically, I think what he's getting at is it smells a little dusty. Alright, so let me paint a picture for you. This is what this smells like to me. A wealthy, wealthy, wealthy old man just passed away, and his estate is left untouched for a while. And you walk into the old man's closet that's been settled for a little bit. And he's a wealthy old man, so you can smell like fine materials, whatever cologne he may have worn or perfumes he may have worn. That's the smell that I get, like a residual old rich man's closet.
Interesting.
Like there's a combination of like leather, wool, or cashmere or something, leather shoes, whatever perfume he wore, just generally.
Sebastian wants to be Jay Gatsby.
Yeah, it smells like Gatsby or something like that. But if Gatsby was old and dead. Like it's vintage is what I'm getting at. It's dated, I believe. Like in my opinion,
Food and the old man's closet. Do you find it sexy or not?
not sexy. No.
I'm
Well,
gonna say
maybe the old man was a go-getter back in his day. You know what I mean?
no. I'm gonna say
Like
no.
it could have been, but I don't think it's sexy.
Oh, expensive or inexpensive?
Expensive.
This is very expensive.
I don't know.
I give it an 8
8.
An 8,
Oh.
really?
because
Dang.
it's Haribo gummies. It's nothing else.
I give it like a 6. I'm not the biggest fan. It's okay, but I don't hate it. It's just okay.
Next, number 7.
Oh man, this is a punchy one. I hate it when I don't know, a punchy one's coming up and I like do a big sniff and it's like burns the nostrils.
This is surfacing some memories I didn't even know I had.
What?
Very philosophical.
This is tearing me between two things. One, I feel like a little kid walking around at like Universal Studios amusement park. And two, this smells like the jewelry section at any Ross in America.
Like a department store.
JCPenney, no, but just the jewelry section. Yeah, this smells like a Florida mall.
I don't like this one.
Oh, you don't?
No,
I
it's
kind of
just-
like this one actually.
Oh.
This is a very nostalgic smell for me.
I'm getting like dessert notes.
Yeah, it's a little bit desserty. This definitely smells generically public, but in an appealing way.
I think it's women's.
I think it's everything's.
For me, it's just way too punchy.
I don't
can't-
know if sexy or not is the right question for that one.
Okay, what word would be more suitable?
All-encompassing, everything at once. A cornucopia of smells that are still one single smell, so it's like contained.
Yeah, guys, I got nothing. Sorry.
Yeah, nothing. Oh, you know words expensive or inexpensive?
I feel like it's inexpensive.
I'll go halfway between expensive and inexpensive, so medium expense.
And I give this one like a 4. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one.
Oh.
I'll give it a 7.
Numero Hachi.
Number 8.
Ocho. Oh, this smells like a rock store in the Midwest.
Really?
Yeah, I can
Really?
see that, yeah.
100%.
It's kind of like, it's earthy, you know what I mean? I feel like it's got an earthy tone.
So it smells like rock or
Like minerals.
dry or minerals.
Yeah, I would say it's, well, actually, no, not dry. I would say
What?
it's a cool smell.
Temperature wise.
Yeah,
Okay.
like it's a cool, like, you know, you feel like you walk into a room and the air is cool. The ambient air
It's
around
like,
you
yeah,
is cool.
it's like a fan is rotating at 60 RPM, you know?
I like this one. This is nice.
I think I really like this one, actually.
Yeah, I see Raffael's rock store analogy because it's got like earthy tones and it's cool. You know,
And it's subtle,
Stone gives off a lot of.
Yeah, this is very like limestoney. Like I'm walking in Carlsbad Caverns, you know?
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I totally get Midwest. I like it a lot. I wouldn't
I
say
love
I
it.
love it,
You
but
love
I
it?
like it a lot. Yeah. Unisex. Anybody could wear this.
I would probably
kid could
say
wear this,
unisex. I feel like rocks would wear this.
I feel like this would be good for casual or something even fancy potentially. You know?
This is a very versatile smell.
I agree. I agree that it's versatile. It's really nice. Like I wouldn't say that I love it, but I like it a lot. It's a really nice smell. Ooh, you know what? I'm starting to get like
Also-
pine. Are you getting any pine?
I am a little bit, yeah.
Just a
It's
little
earthy.
bit.
It's earthy. It's
Yeah.
like,
This smells like a forest. This is turning into a love for me for not like an attractive reason. Like I don't think it's sexy, but I just really like this smell. It makes me feel like I'm outdoors. If Estes Park smelled like this. Because Estes Park has it all. It has like caves, it has beautiful forests, it has a beautiful lake, you know, a few lakes actually, you know, and it has like rocky mountains and heavily like dense forested mountains also. It just smells like a really good outdoor smell. Like a really pleasant. This puts a lot of images in your head easily.
I'll say it's a little sexy, yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't want to say it's
kinda
not.
neutral, you
It's.
know,
I don't want to say it's. Yeah, it's very pleasant. I feel like the way that it's engineered is expensive because it's really well done. Ah, it smells so good.
For me, that might be one of the cheapest ones in here. No, I just have an inkling.
Yeah, I give it like a 9.
I'll give it a
Oh.
9 too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm
Yeah, like-
glad I bought it.
The more you smell it, it's just like so nice. You know what I mean? Like it pulls you in, and you just really like it.
Number 9.
This one smells incensey.
I'm getting more powder.
I'm getting a little powder. I'm getting lavender and incense from this.
Yeah, I'm getting like a scented body powder, like a talcum powder that you're supposed to put on after a shower, but it has fragrance in it.
This smells like I walked into like a hippie shop and there are like salt crystal lights lining the sides wherever like surface they could put it on. There's a stand of incense sticks next to me and I was standing next to that.
You know what this reminds me of, bro? Is our trip to Thermopolis. Remember?
No, I don't remember that.
Remember Thermopolis? The hot springs in Wyoming.
Yes, I remember that.
No, I don't remember that.
8 reminds me of that.
Oh.
8 reminds me more of like Estes Park. Or like you said, Carlsbad Caverns. That's a good one.
Carlsbad Caverns is very similar to Thermopolis.
I like this one.
I think it's alright.
Unisex.
I think it's for people who are like spiritual but not religious.
I'm starting to get like floral notes now from it. Jasmine or something. Yeah, and I feel like this is inexpensive.
I'll say it's actually expensive.
I give it like a 7. It's not bad.
Okay.
I'll also give it a 7. I'd say it's a little sexy.
Maybe sexy.
I'll give it a 60-40 on the sexy scale.
60-40.
Number 10.
Ooh, I'm not a fan.
Oh, really?
Not liking this one.
This is gonna give me a headache again. This is like number 1.
Nah, I'm not liking this one. This one smells very diapery and powdery.
Diapery? But like, oh, I see what you mean.
This smells like I walked into a baby's room or like a nursery.
Yo, yeah. It smells like diaper cream and like baby powder.
Yes.
Not like a used diaper, okay? It's not like a used diaper, but
I'm
you know.
low-key getting that though. Kind of like there's like a small accident or the baby's just like unclean and you still took off the diaper and sniffed it, you know? It was like a diaper changing station that was just used and cleaned with water and a paper towel. It wasn't like cleaned properly, you know?
I feel bad.
But you guys are on the right track. That's why I'm
smells like-
excited.
I'm also getting like it smells like dead insects a little bit too.
What do dead insects smell like?
It
Like
just,
crickets when you're feeding your pet gecko or
Yeah,
something?
it just smells like crushed up praying mantises or crickets or something like that.
You know,
Overwhelmingly smells like a toddler's daycare. Like overwhelmingly. And then just small hints of like dead insects.
Oh, my God.
What?
You guys don't like it then. Men's, women's, or unisex?
I don't want to answer
No,
that.
nobody.
I don't think anybody would wear this. Maybe like a mom would or a dad would smell like this because they were changing their kid.
Yeah, I feel like that's what someone accidentally smells like, but
Right.
not intentionally.
Yeah, you know, like a farmer might smell like cow poop or something like that. I wouldn't intentionally wear this.
It smells like someone who spent an entire day in a kindergarten classroom. So maybe like a kindergarten teacher.
Yeah, it's giving me a headache too. I feel like it's expensive for some odd reason.
I
you
think
know
it's
what I mean?
inexpensive.
Would you give it a score, please?
Give it like a.
2? Oh
I'd give it
my
like a
God.
3.
Wow, that's the lowest I've ever got.
Yeah, that was my lowest score. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, just not pleasant at all. An accidental smell.
Oh, and I will say that one is bitter. Like there's a bitterness to it for me, at least. You know, like it smells
man,
bitter.
maybe it is
that's
expensive.
maybe that's the dead insect thing that you're talking about. Is like bitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
Yeah,
that-
that's actually what I was getting.
And I don't know why, but I feel like it's expensive. Probably like ridiculously expensive, like $300 or something like that.
Maybe if it's like a Dadaist perfume that's making a mockery of like lower class wage workers, you know? People would wear it ironically, and that's why it's expensive.
Yeah. It's like one of the smells like in Monsters Inc. when he's like, "Hey, got any deodorant?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got wet dog and
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
like garbage bag or something like that, you know."
Ew.
And like one of those smells is like baby diaper
like
station.
horse stall.
Yeah, and not to say like it's not like we're sitting here sniffing poop, right? Or like sniffing baby aftermath. It's just like it just brings those memories into your head because of the way it smells.
Nah, for me it does smell like a little bad.
Let's go to number 11.
Okay.
This one's really subtle.
Yeah, I like this. This smells like an art museum that has traditional art in it. It's like wooden
Yeah.
painting frames.
Yeah, I feel like when we were at MFA, this is what it smelled like. Remember when we went to the Frida exhibit at Boston MFA?
For me, it's a little older. Like the museum that you're in has wooden floors. Or
Like the
something.
Uffizi or something?
Florence.
Like sweet notes. A few sweet
It smells
notes.
clean and like well air conditioned. Definitely not outdoors.
I really like your museum example because that really hits it for me at least. Like like the wood frames in combination with the paint and maybe
Yeah, this smells like infrastructure.
well, and also maybe like you know how some museums have like vintage furniture and like the old fabric and stuff, and but it smells well maintained.
The air was doctored up.
Men's, women's, or unisex?
I'm saying women's.
Women's.
I would say women's too, but I feel like this is also unisex. You know. Well, I mean it's sexy in a way that I feel like it's intelligent. You know
I
what
actually
mean?
do think it's sexy. It's probably the most sexy out of all of these.
Really
so far.
interesting.
For me.
And that's probably a personal thing. Like intelligence is one of my little check boxes, you know, in my taste, right? So I like it. That's what I find sexy. So
Some people like dumb partners.
that's number 10.
Oh.
There you go.
Yes. Number 10 was probably like how Honey Boo Boo's house smells like. Or like a beauty
No.
pageant.
They don't even, yeah, like a beauty pageant. I feel like it's expensive because it's just a fine smell.
I'm actually gonna say inexpensive on that one.
Oh.
I'll give this like a 7.5.
I'll give it an 8.
8! Great! 結果です。まずトップノートから発表します。セバスチャンは3位にリッチワームアンドアディクティブ、ライトブルーオム、バニファタールが同点で並び、2位でウッドセージ&シーソルト、1位でタムダオを選びました。ラファエルは2位でサンタル33、バニラファタールが同点で並び、1位でタムダオを選びました。次にミドルノート、つまり少し時間が経ってからの香りの結果発表です。セバスチャンは2位でリッチワームアディクティブを選び、1位でウッドセージ&シーソルト、タムダオを選びました。ラファエルは3位にシャガーウード、2位に78ヴィンテージグリーン、1位にタムダオを選びました。あくまでもこちらの香水レビュー、個人の見解&香水はアートです。もしあなたと違う意見だったとしても優しく見守ってください。勇気を持って正直な意見を述べてくれたゲストに感謝です。香水名などの詳細については下の概要欄に書いておきます。今日は見てくれてありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
チャンネル登録とコメント、そしていいねを忘れずによろしくお願いします。See you next time. Bye!